What is up, madman?
Not much. Hanging tough.
You what?
Hanging tough.
You wearing that Celtics shirt because they won last night, huh? They
Yeah.
did a little booty waxing on the Knicks last night. I saw.
I think the Celtics are going to have a good year.
Yeah, I think so. What's up, Olin? Yeah, that was pretty. I saw. I didn't watch the game. I'm not a huge basketball fan, but I follow. I saw this
Yeah.
morning like 132, 109 or something like that. I was like, yeah, it was bad, bad. Oh man. So what else going on, man?
Not a whole lot. My book is in the editor's hands, so it's out of my hands. I not nothing to work on. So you know what I do when I got can't work on the book?
Clean finds and
You work on the next book.
oh, there you go. There you
Uh,
go. So I heard little birdie told me you got out Saturday, man.
yeah, I went
At
out with
Dennis.
Dennis. They got a lake that they drain every year. We seem to find stuff every year. Got a Green River token.
Oh, cool.
I don't know how common they are, but
Tokens are cool.
yeah, I got an Indian and a few other little things.
I bet when you first saw it, you thought it was a copper
I did because it was there was
because
no
the
detail
size,
at first.
green.
It's a little bigger than a U.S. copper, so I was thinking either it could have been a British or a token. So Canadian token is what I really thought it was. One of those bank tokens. Hey, we got Clint in the
Clint's here, yeah. I'm just gonna put my email back in there. So if anybody wants to email finds, there you go. Email your finds if you want to show your finds. Clint, for those of you that don't know Clint Stan's lad, he is from across the pond, and the things that he finds are
and if he sends you fines, Bobby, he goes last.
it goes last. Yeah, he always
Nobody
goes
wants to
last.
follow Clint.
Yeah, he finds stuff that we ain't never gonna find over here because our shit's just not that old. you know, your best bet 1700s, 1600s. If you're really lucky here, that's that's like clad over there. like what kgs? Throw those out. But
Cartwheel Penny is another one.
yeah, um, uh, yeah, but yeah, yeah.
My friend Kelly dug a cartwheel penny.
You know what really bothers me though is that um, I have two really cool coins that Clint sent me from England. One of them is a Edward the First silver penny from like 1280s, and then he sent me this other one, and I look and then by the what it is and the date on it, I'm like, I could dig that here. But then I did a little research. Hey, Bert, what's up? So I did a little research on it, and he sent me I think it was an 1817 or 1814 bullhead George the Third silver penny. So I'm like, I dig up KGs here all the time. And then I did a little research. Apparently, it was illegal to have silver over here. So there
Oh,
goes that. there goes that.
that's why. That's why it paid all the soldiers in cartwheel pennies.
Yeah, it's apparently it was illegal to have that stuff over here, this like the silver. So my 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 excitement level saying 18, 17, I could find that here. And then I did a little research. I'm like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna find that here. Nah. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You can only you can't control where you're born. I'm lucky enough to be born in the state I'm in to do what I do. I guess I just should be grateful for that and blessed to have that and not to get greedy and ask for too much. Yeah, legal doesn't mean much, but true. But who's that? Tom Kangaree's here. What's up, man? All right. So if uh if you found anything cool lately, or even if it's not lately, doesn't matter. Send it in. I'll show it. We'll show it. Give you your props. Because if you got out, I don't care if it's a pull tab. You got out and dug, you deserve your props, man. You can't find shit if you don't go out and dig. That's all. And I hope you guys are digging everything because when we get out in the morning and we go, I don't know about you, Richie. When I leave, I'm leaving to dig holes.
Yeah.
So I'm digging everything I can dig. Right now, I'm a little bit more selective because uh, it's like freaking concrete here, dude. We're on almost 3 months now without a drop of rain, man. I saw the field I've been hitting. Hey, Nancy Bodwell, the field I've been hitting the last week and a half. There's a private farm right next to it. I mean, I could walk right onto it. His is so bad. There's a big pond in between.
Yeah.
He's actually got like his own irrigation thing going. He's got this machine running that's taking water out of the pond, and he's irrigating his own field with it. That's how bad it's been. And
Lucky's got water to do that.
Glenn said it's so wet over there. The farmers can't put seed in yet. Yeah, actually, believe it or not, I know what that's like because last April when we went to come out swinging, we always go a day early. Me, Brian, John, um, uh, Royal, if he comes, and we have a permission up in Pennsylvania that we go to the day before the event, and we went in April, just hoping he hadn't seeded yet, and they had so much rain and flooding that in the weeks prior to that they couldn't seed yet. So he's like, "Yeah, we can't seed. Go ahead, just knock yourself out. That cornfield's cut. That cornfield's done. You go hit any ones you want because we can't seed." I was like, "Yeah, cool, cool. We'll take it." But yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. And also, let's see. Let's see. I hope those of you that are coming to come out swinging, the video for the site was put out on Dig It Dude Facebook page. So you get a little bit of an idea of what you're in for. It's pretty big, actually. So um, excited about that. It does look good. It does look good. So we're pretty excited about that. And the video didn't show everything; it just gave you kind of an idea. And we do have another area that's about 20 acres or so that we're not 100% sure if we're allowed to detect yet. It's in Jersey, Bert, Jersey. So if we're able to detect it, we're gonna actually not dig it on Saturday. We're gonna hold off on it and let that way people have a new field to detect on Sunday, which I think is pretty cool. So that way, 2 days in a row, you don't have to detect the same fields. So you can tell I have swinging on my mind. When do I not have swinging on my mind? When do you not have swinging on your mind? Swing mode, man. It's hard to get out of it. It's hard to get out of that mode, man. But that's all right. I'm gonna have to get out of it. I got today. and then Friday, and then Friday night I'm screwed. Wife wants to go to a Halloween party. Mm.
My wife's going to one too, but guess what? She's going alone.
No, I gotta go. I'm not getting dressed up though. She is. She's getting dressed up as she spent last. She's getting dressed. She's gonna be a Jack in the Box. So she spent last night with this cardboard box that goes around her, painting everything. Um, good, good for her. So, yeah, I'm not getting dressed, man. I'm just going for the beer. But it's bad here too. The only good thing is we had the same problem with the no rain 2 years ago, which is one of the reasons why we did the original Dig It Dude, because the farmers lost so much money because the drought we had 2 years ago here was basically in June, July, and part of August when it's friggin' 95 degrees and 100,000% humidity. This year, it was further along in the summer. We didn't get any rain from, say, I'm gonna say around August 1st till now, dude. I mean, we're basically 8 days away from 3 months of no rain. But fortunately, it hasn't been during the time where it's been 95 degrees and 90% humidity. 2 years ago, when they had it, we would try to go out and dig in June and July. And, I have a good shovel, man. I got freaking Predator Piranha. I cut through butter with that. Dude, the tip of that thing couldn't get in. It was so bad. It was
Wow,
that it
yeah.
was horrible.
The only rain we haven't gotten much rain up this way. It's been raining leaves. All the leaves have fallen off the trees. They're almost bare now.
So right now here, you're fine once you get to about the 3-inch mark. And then after that, man, it's rough going. I mean, you can see, like, on my videos, the last few I've put out, you can see how dry that dirt is, dude. It's been horrible. It's been really bad. But hopefully we get some rain soon, because and not to mention it's been seasonably warm. I mean, I'm starting out at 8 o'clock in the morning in a hoodie, and by 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'm stripping the hoodie off, dude. I'm dying. I'm so hot. It's been 80 degrees here every day. So
It's been
what do you?
unseasonably warm up here too, except unseasonably warm up here is like 10 degrees
Yeah,
lower than it was like 70 today.
was it really?
Yeah,
That's unseasonably warm for you guys.
yeah.
So, you know what? We're never happy, are we? We bitch when it's too
Oh
hot.
yeah,
We
I'm
bitch when
happy.
it's cold. We're probably the only people besides the farmers that bitch when we don't get rain for an extended period of time. We're just you. We're like Lanyards here.
So we like drought conditions up here because we hit the waterways
You do
to
because you
dry
live
up.
by the river. The
We get the
man,
marbles
yes, the
and
man,
Bermuda.
yeah, the man with the lanyards and the syrup is here.
Hi
That
Dan.
Vermont syrup. So if you're going to dig it, dude, get your syrup from Danyard. You'll never. It's the best syrup you can get. My wife's already like, yep, yep. We're down to our last bottle from last year, and we need more. I was like, yeah, another week, another week, another week. So I think what we're gonna do tonight, Rich, we're gonna show some finds, and um, Dan, let's see. Dan pulled out. Oh, Dan pulled out 4 silver quarters today. That's not a bad day.
I think
Um,
it's supposed to be Dan and I.
oh, I don't know. Oh, Dan, I don't know. So I think what
I
we'll
was
do.
saying Dan. I pulled out. Okay, he's
Oh, okay.
talking to
So
talking
Anthony
to
pulled out
Dan.
4.
Yeah.
All right. So I
We're,
think
we're, we're easily confused up here.
yeah, yeah, we're illiterate. So I think what we'll do tonight too, Richie, is I think we'll give away a hat, man,
Cool.
with some stickers. With some stickers. I got a new sticker today.
What'd you get?
I got a sticker from. You remember was it 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago when we had
Girls' night?
yes, we did, and we had Lenice something blue collects,
Yeah.
and we had Dawn um, mostly from TikTok. Um, uh, she had won they had picked her to win. David Alfonsetti, what's up? To win the hat and stickers, and I sent it to her along with a largie, and she sent me a sticker back as a thank you. And so I got a new sticker from my sticker board today, so that was exciting. I like coming home and getting mail like that. It's awesome. That's awesome. All right, so let's show some finds here, man.
Show and tell.
All right, let me see here.
Or show and don't tell.
Show and don't tell. Is that like hide and go get it? All right, so let's see what we got here. Okay, that works. So we'll do that first. Actually, let's not do that one first. Let's do that first. So that way we'll use the other one as a reference. Share screen. So this is a button, and that is compliments of the one and only Mr. Phil Bortner. So let's see if we can make that bigger. Let's see if we can make that a little bigger. How's that? Any better?
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah, now you're talking.
All right. So this is a button found by Mr. Phil Bortner, who says it's nothing special but better than Can's Law. Now let me tell you
Looks
something.
like a bird. Little bird's head.
Yep. So and let me tell you something. Buttons are special. Buttons with any kind of fancy are special. Buttons with birds or eagles, that kind of takes buttons up to a little bit more of a different level. So, and I am going to show you a picture of that knot. Let's see if it'll let me enlarge it. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
There you go. So that's the actual button right there. Two birds. Was that Hammond, Turner, and Son? Two-piece, two birds. Are they schmeckling?
I don't know.
I don't know. They look like they're schmeckling. So that's awesome. And then here is
Nice find.
it's got some gold gilt too, dudes. So I would have loved to have seen that in its original. Yeah, shank intact, gold gilt. It's got everything, man. That's pretty cool, Mr. Bortner.
Sound like a used
Shank
car salesman.
with that shank, I would say
Early 1900s.
1810 to 1840-ish, maybe even 1850-ish. Not after 1850, I would say. So I'd say between 1810 and 1840.
Yeah, but the two-piece buttons didn't come in until the 1850s. Is that a one piece or a two piece?
No, I think it's a one piece.
Okay.
Yeah, two pieces were 1850s. It looks like a one piece, so I'd say, yeah, 1810 to 1840. All right, so let's see what else we got here. Let's see what else we got. Awesome, Mr. Bortner. That's awesome. It's a killer button. Buttons with gold gilt, man. You find they're awesome. Oh, look what we got here. Let's see. I think that might be big enough. Share screen. The madman himself. Now,
My automotive jump out back.
oh, there you go.
Now that print plate there is only half of the print plate from like a 1910, 1905 in that era advertising piece.
That's a motor vehicles in their infancy.
And that Tyolene motor oil,
Uh-huh.
if you went to the service station, they used to check your oil and all that stuff with you and pump your gas. Well, they still pump your gas in New
They used
Jersey,
to
but
do that in the 70s.
everywhere else they don't. The service station attendant would have that Tyolene thing around his hat.
They still pump our gas here. They just don't. They used to pump your gas, check your oil, wash your windows. Now they don't do shit now.
I think that's a 1924 license plate, and there's my model.
I think the license plate was 29, wasn't it?
Was it 29?
29, I think. That's still old as shit,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
And check it out. The marble. I don't find marbles, but even when I do find them, I don't find them with like swirly designs like that. Mine are just one color.
Yeah, that's one of the nicer ones. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if that's what they consider. There's certain ones they call bacon because they look like bacon,
Mm-hmm.
the swirls, and that might be a bacon, but I'm not positive on
You
that.
say bacon? It does kind of look like bacon on there, bacon strips.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's awesome. Shelly and Dawn would be like drooling right now. They're the marble peoples. All right, so let's see here. Let's see. Who's next?
Yeah, John, I got so much stuff. It does look like a museum, an unorganized one.
We got, there we go. There we go. We got a little something here. We have Mr. Brooklyn treasure hunter himself, Anthony, with a Victorian button.
Oh, that's nice.
That is nice. Let me see
Is
if
that a hummingbird or a regular bird?
not sure. Let me see if I can make that bigger. How's that?
Looks like a hummingbird.
It could be a hummingbird. Yeah, I know, Anthony. One of these days. I like bacon on anything too, John. That's awesome, man. So hopefully Anthony's first dig it, dude. So hopefully he finds some cool shit when he comes. All right, let's see who's next. Who we got next? Let's see. Okay. Next up is Mr. Andrew Orris. Well, I probably fucked that all up, but that's okay. So this is pretty cool.
Yeah, Phil.
What? This is pretty cool. So let me share the screen here. And I don't think it'll take people long to figure this one out.
This Stan's lad playing?
No, this is Andrew, who is in
Oh, okay. I see the U.S. now.
Yeah, you see the US?
Yeah.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, because I think I was watching live when the second part was found.
Was it
So, and then they were able to put them together.
is that his first US belt?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Judging by the level of excitement I was watching, yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
so.
Congratulations.
Hell yeah, those are not as common up here as they are down south. So
They're a lot less common up here.
yeah, Mr. GW is
Although
here.
although I have dug one.
Avi, that's one I have not gotten at all. Not even a sniff of that. Let me
I
see.
got the I got the 1837 or 1839 model. It's a little smaller.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
very cool, Andrew. That is very cool. That is awesome.
Hey,
All right,
Alan.
what's that?
Alan's here.
That was awesome. Awesome find. All
He's
right.
asking you a question.
Oh, what was the question?
Bobby, did you show your shiny quarter?
My shiny quarter? I don't show my own shit, man. I'm not here for me. I'm here for you guys, man. Give you guys the props or the recognition you deserve, man. I'm gonna get what I'm gonna get when I get it. When I post my video, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. So, as far as I'm concerned, what I found yesterday is gone. What I found today is done and over with. Tomorrow's another day because I might find jack shit tomorrow. So, all right, let's see who's next. All right, here we go. Wow, there's some cool shit coming in today. All right, so I'm gonna have to show this in pieces. Okay, so I'm gonna do this backwards so that way it makes sense. Oh, I don't have to do it all in one shot. Cool. All right, so let's see how it looks on the screen, and if I make it bigger, I'll make it bigger. This is pretty cool. All right, so let me make that bigger, if I can make that bigger. Whoa, too big.
Like a fancy knife.
It's actually called a whistle knife. What the fuck's calling me? People know I'm busy. So let me get some background on this. Let me get some background here real quick. All right, so known as a whistle knife, made by the Barry Company, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. That's pretty freaking cool. I find butter knives and old pocket knives.
Yeah, usually I find a knife, there's no blade to it. You just find the handle.
I find them pocket knives that are closed that you can't open because they've been in the ground forever.
Yeah.
That's freaking awesome. That's an awesome find, Beth. That is an awesome find.
Congratulations.
Hell yeah. It's funny though, it just sucks we can never find that shit in one piece. Complete one piece. All right, who we got up next? We got All right, so here we go. We have up next the one, the only, Mr. FLX himself. with his 1881. Is that IHP?
Yeah, it's got some detail, huh?
Yeah, yeah. That's one good thing. That's one of those coins that most of the time do come out pretty good.
Mm.
They come out pretty good. Every once in a while, you get one that's crappy and toasted, but for the most part, they come out pretty decent. That's in good shape though. It's got some nice detail. Very nice detail. Way to go, John. All right, let's see what we got next. Number 2.
Same coin, right?
Same one. Hold on.
Yeah.
Did he send it to me twice or I just click on it twice? Oh, there we go. Button. We got buttonage. Is that good?
That's good right there.
Looks like we got some kind of shield or crown or crest or something with it.
There's an eagle or something on top there.
Eagle on top, yeah.
Probably a bunch of stars around it, maybe some writing.
Yeah. Uh yeah, that's pretty nice. I did see that when he dug that. That was pretty nice.
You ever find out what it goes to?
I'm not sure. I am not sure if he did or not. I
Hi,
know
Frederick
he's been
Romano. Hi, Shelley.
I know he's been hitting a field that supposedly got some more of 1812 going on there. I don't know if
Yeah.
him and Andrew were hitting that. I don't know if they actually have found anything related or not. And then what we got here? We got us a matron. Looks like we got us a largie. Let me blow that up a little. Braided.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like a braided.
It is braided.
What year did the braided start?
Actually, no, I think it's just a matron. I don't think the braided. It could be. I think the braideds were like 1840s, 50s, early 50s, around that area. Most of the braideds I dig up are in that mid 1840s. Most of them, 45,
That
47.
one I dug up was 1845. So
Yeah,
this
that's
one's
most of the ones I
probably a
get.
matron.
So yeah, probably a matron, but that early of a date.
Yeah, I got one right here. I'm comparing it to it. That's a matron.
Yep. She's a braided matron.
Hybrid.
Yeah, that's matron. Frederick Romano is here, and Shelley is here. The Shelley, the choreographer of the awesome video put out for the Dig It Dude site. So a matron is on the Q's bucket list. Matrons, I know it's a horrible thing. I get so fed up with digging freaking matrons up sometimes.
It's
All
like
right,
up here with bells.
what's that?
It's like up here with bells. We dig so many bells. It's not a
Yeah,
big deal.
I don't mind digging up matrons. She says she has 2 black eyes from recording that video. Was that because the truck was bouncing up and down and you were getting boom, boom, boom? But yeah, you know what it is? I don't mind digging up matrons. It's just that when I get in these little things where like I'll dig like 6 coppers in a row for like weeks and they're all matrons, that's when I start getting annoyed. I mean, I don't mind like, you know, dig 1, dig 2 or 3 others, something different, digging. I don't mind that. When you start getting into those, where you start getting, oh, I got a copper, it's a matron. Oh, I got a copper, it's a matron. Oh, there's another matron. Oh, look at that, another matron. Like, enough.
That's what's good about marble digging and relic hunting. You never know what you're gonna find. You get
Eh,
a more variety.
She says she bets dollars to donuts that somebody finds a matron next week. I take the donuts. I love donuts. Love my donuts. So thank you guys for sending in your finds. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anybody.
I think Stan might have sent something in that hadn't arrived yet.
Oh, wait.
Stan's
I
lag.
got a couple more. Hold on. I got a couple more. That one's going last. Let's see here. All right. So
Shannon said she sent something too.
she did. I'm gonna go get it right now. Here we go. We got a few. Awesome. Ooh. I saw John dig one of these up, I think yesterday or last night. Pretty old one. Oh, this is old. This is cool. So let's see here. John, you'll get a kick out of this. Mrs. Bortner with an old 1912 dog license.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I forget. I don't know what. I think John dug one up last night, but it was like 1930, 34 or 39 or something like that. So that's awesome. 1918. That's old. That dog's 106 years old.
I don't think Fido's around anymore.
I don't think so either. I don't think so either. I don't think the owner's around anymore either. So much about returning that one. All right, let's see here. All right, that's the first one. What do we got here? Oh, is that like a pin or a brooch?
Can't quite make it out. Is it a bird? Another bird?
Oh, it looks like leaves.
Yeah. What's that up front there? Is that a leaf or a bird? Okay, it's a leaf.
I think it's
Okay,
a
I'm
leaf.
looking at it on the big screen. I can see it now.
Is this like a pin or a brooch, Shannon? Javier Garcia is here. The leaves are detailed. Oh, it's leaves.
You sure that doesn't
He
really
doesn't
look like
know. He
maple?
doesn't know if it's.
Doesn't look like a maple leaf to me.
Nah, I don't know if it's a maple leaf.
Maybe an ash tree or something.
Well, they're not that far from Canada, so wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't
Oh,
surprise
I
me at
got,
all.
I got, I got lots of maple trees right here at my house.
Do you?
Yeah, and that
All right.
maple leaf is
Let's
looks
see.
like the one on the Canadian flag.
Yeah, right. And then we got another one here. Let's see. Can you see that?
Yep.
I'm not sure what that is.
Doesn't look like an oak leaf either.
No idea. No idea. Still awesome though.
Yeah.
Don't you love that though? It irritates me when I find shit and I don't know what the hell it is and I can't figure out what it is. I wonder what this is right here though. You see what I'm talking about? At the bottom?
Yeah. I can't. I'm not sure.
It almost looks like it's like holding something together. See it?
Yeah. I see what you're talking about, but I can't
Yeah, I don't
make
know.
heads and tails of it.
Me either. Still awesome, Miss Bortner, Mrs. Bortner, the head Bortner of all the Bortners. And last, but certainly not least, we're going way back. We're going way, way back. John's going to love this one. That would be a medieval thimble. This would be Mr. Stan's lad, Clint. That is a medieval thimble right there.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, wow. Wow is right. You probably will not find one of those here. All right, so let's go back now and see. All right, what do we got next? We got, I have to go up and read this. All right, the next one is a Roman brooch in the shape of a sandal / shoe, 200 to 300 AD. Let me blow that up a little. There you go.
Yeah, that would go right in with my other trash. I wouldn't know what that was. I think it was a spoon handle.
I know, right? Shelly, do you want to come up here and see and show some of the swag? I can send the link. I can put the link in for you if you'd like. While I'm waiting for a response. All right, let's see what's next up. Let's see here. Next up is a Saxon pin, 600 to 700 AD.
Yeah, I would think that that was something nice.
Yeah, it still is.
Yeah.
All right, as soon as I finish Stan's finds here, I'll send the link. I'll put the link in the chat for you, Shelly.
Bobby, if you dug that over here, what would you think?
I don't know. Medieval lollipop? I don't know. Or hairpin maybe or something.
Yeah, I would think a hat pin or a hairpin or
Yeah,
something like
hat
that.
pin or hairpin. That's freaking awesome.
Over there, I guess you got about everything they did could be something.
All right. All right, Clint's back down to earth a little bit here for a minute. 17 to 1800s Crotal Bell.
Oh, another Crotal bell.
So, Crotal bells are awesome.
They may be hard to find over there, like they are.
Yeah, it's possible. I got
Southern
half.
states don't find them.
I got the top half of one today. I didn't get the whole thing though.
Yeah.
Crotal bells are awesome, especially if they still have the little dinging in it. And cool. This is a 16 to 1700 shoe buckle.
Wow, look at that! Look at that shape on that thing.
Yep.
Heavy duty.
Yep. Wow. Hi, big girl. Hi. So
It
this
looks like it. That shoe buckle looks like it probably weighs a pound or two. It'd probably
Yeah.
be pretty heavy on your shoe.
I guess this gives new meaning to someone going all medieval on you. As usual, Clint does not disappoint. And that is Stan's lad, my peoples, from across the pond, finding crazy stuff that you and I will never ever find here. But you know what? I love seeing it because it gives me hope. It gives me hope. So
Stuff is out there somewhere.
speaking of hope, and Shelley, there you go, Shelly. The link for you. I hope she's got clothes on. All right. From the Dig It Dude world, booyah!
Hi, Shelly.
Hi.
What's going on?
I'm in the Dig It Dude cave,
Oh,
and I'm crafting my face off so I can be ready for next week. And I have some cool stuff. You want me to show it?
show it. Show and tell. Shelly's gonna show it.
I'm not showing shit.
I'll
Just
show you
saying.
my coils if you show me yours. Free the coils, baby. Free the coils.
I have Harry Potter on today.
Okay.
I have inspired by Bill and Squeak, who sent us a wee bit of gold.
That's awesome.
We decided to make these shirts.
Oh, that's nice.
That's cool.
So that's one. And everybody is going to get oops. So I'm down here in Craft City crafting. Everybody's going to get car coolers. They
Those
go
are
in
my-
your
Actually, I have that in my car.
this is the second coming though.
Second coming.
The second coming.
All right. I gotta swap it out then.
And then new for 2024. We have do I have one out? I might not have one out. Beach better have my money.
Oh, yeah.
Frosted mugs.
The Lynches will be all in that one.
Mm-hmm. Regular mugs. I'm a swinger on the weekends. I was gonna make one that says I spend my weekends on my knees, but I don't know if anybody would put tickets in for that, so I didn't want to.
Did I would
Maybe.
just have it.
I'm gonna have one just in case. Everything's branded with the 2 that Audra made,
Nice.
and then this one says Evolution, and it goes into a metal detector guy. And what else do we have? Oh, I'm gonna. Is this the one I made? Wait a second. I got to get the right one.
You got the right one, baby.
I do. So the tumblers this year feature
Logos.
everybody, right?
Yeah.
There's you.
There's me.
How about this guy? Oh,
Which one?
this guy?
That's it's hard to see. Is that
That's
is
me.
that Mr.
That's
Hollywood?
me.
No.
Oh,
Oh, that's
It's
Richie.
me.
Richie, Danyard, Hollywood Joe,
Hollywood.
KK. This is Stephen Binders Finders,
Yep.
Joe Michigan Gems,
Yep.
Amanda Digger DeGaz,
Guys.
this way, Jeff, Squeak,
Alan.
Emily, us. Well, Jeff too.
Jeff too.
I'm a Jeff girl.
You're a Jeff girl.
And then this troublemaker down here,
He's here. He's lurking.
Charlie, Rob Rizzo sent us a gold coin for the dig.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's not going to be able to join us this year. That you're digging it guy,
Is Greg coming or no?
Greg.
Papalo.
No, Greg's still recovering.
Okay.
He's not going to make it this year. We're going to try to go to Mississippi for his, but not this year. Maria his wife really wants to come because she's from the area. She wants New Jersey bagels.
And a pork roll and cheese sandwich.
Miss Taylor Ham. Copper Poppers.
Ah,
This is Janice Lind and Charlie Reiser and the Sultan of SWAT. And then this guy, the Ultimate Finds Box.
Eric. Yep.
Frank, who bailed on us, so he's in trouble. Sweet Tea.
Hey, Bill.
He had a hurricane hit his house.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
he's this troublemaker.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Kimberly Creamer. This troublemaker.
Yep, that one
This
too.
big troublemaker.
Oh, I can't wait to
We'll
see
see
that
in a week. I cannot wait to see her. Why can't I
Can't
do
wait to
this?
See that troublemaker.
This troublemaker and these troublemakers are bringing
Yeah.
coffee, donuts, and themselves.
There's a lot of troublemakers coming.
This one happens to be the first one I made, and it's
It's a prototype.
upside down. But
Oh,
you'll be able to see the diggers when you're drinking.
There you go.
Drinking.
Just what they want to see.
and so many other. I can't even. I'm swathed in swag. I have 3 presses going. I have a Cricut going. I have my sublimation printer going. There's just stuff like
Everywhere.
everywhere. There is. I wonder if you can see this awesome picture. I have an awesome picture from Brooklyn Treasure Hunter because he keeps on getting hurt. So I asked him
I know.
to bubble wrap himself.
That's it.
So he bubble wrapped himself and sent me a picture. He's
Andrew, Mr. Andrew, can't wait to make this next year. Why wait till next year?
Yeah, Andrew. We have I think we have 3 spots left.
We got. We'll make a spot for you. If you want to come this year, we'll make a ticket for you.
How many of the sticker mugs do I have, Shelly? Which sticker? The tumblers?
The tumblers?
Yeah. The tumblers, I think I have 5 or 6.
He's coming. Andrew is coming.
I was going to say, Andrew is.
Oh, make the list.
Oh, this list.
This list.
This list. Send me your logo now. Maybe if I some more tumblers fall off a truck. Andrew, send me if you did not get on here.
Message me your logo, Andrew, and I'll give it to Shelly.
And I'll get you on something. Hi, Jeff. Oh, I have to get Dude to the Second Coming mouse pads this year.
Wow.
I have so many. I off a truck, a friend dropped off a big box of stuff that you can put stuff on. So for $0, which is my favorite kind of dollars.
True.
I got
That's
this
better
box.
than the dollar store.
Yes, it has.
We should do digging.
$1.25 store.
Yeah, I know.
$1.25 store.
We should do dig it do lingerie one year.
Well, Karen Kasupski has Dig It Dude underwear.
Oh, cool.
She'll have to wear it next year. Dig It Dude garden. I have garden flags. I'm not making garden flags. I also have makeup bags. I'm not making Dig It. This was in the box too. So there's some stuff that I'm not gonna make. These are bigger bags. So all this stuff someone gave us. That you know what my nickname is, Anthony? She knows a guy.
She knows a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Leo gets whatever you need. Leo gets.
I'm telling you, I can't even move. There's so much stuff here, and we're gonna start.
Your guy just said hello to you.
I blew him a kiss.
Oh, nice.
I blew him another one.
Nice.
His wife's probably sitting there. My wife's sleeping, so I can get away with it.
Ah.
She already knows I love Jeff Hedrick, so she's not worried about it.
Okay, she's okay with it.
I'm so excited.
We are. Let me tell you something. And this is no joke. You know, I know I joke around a lot and all that, but this is as serious as you'll ever see me.
Okay.
Not that serious.
Okay. Good.
I can't tell you. I can't even begin to tell you how much we enjoy doing this for you guys and putting this together and seeing you guys and we all go to events and we dig and all that stuff. This is an opportunity for us to take a step back and just watch everybody else and enjoy everybody else and see people, you know, meet for the first time, see people get an opportunity to dig in an area they may not have normally, and just to see everybody just commingling and the friendships that are formed. I mean, how many friendships and relationships over the years, Shelly?
All of them.
Have we? Every one of them.
Every one of them. Every single person that I am friends with. And if somebody would just please pick up Richie. But we're going to move to Maine, so I'm going to see Richie all the time. So I'm not so worried, although I want you to come and dig with us so badly, but I know what your parameters are to be able to come. So we're just going to move to Maine because Richie can't come here. So we're going to move to Maine.
Andrew says, I seriously can't wait to meet everyone. Bobby, especially. I've heard a lot about you. Oh boy.
Scary.
I know, right?
We're going to meet Ian Aiken.
I know.
And I'm gonna meet Jeep Girl for the first time and her family.
Me too.
And Andrew. There's so many people that are
Yep.
coming, and now
Cat-
people that
Cat
are
will be
just
there.
signed up
Cat
to. A couple
Diggs.
people signed up today. I'm sorry.
Cat Diggs will be there, which we met
Cat
her at
Diggs will be
Clubhouse.
there.
Her and her father Eric,
We did. We did.
and Jeep
I'm
Girls.
going to be missing the Bortners and Scooter and the Lees, a couple people that are just staples in our world. But next year,
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, the Lees are coming from Texas, and I think Gypsy's got to hunt that weekend, same weekend.
Gypsy, yeah, they're going to Gypsies, and that's
Yeah.
great. I hope everybody digs everywhere.
Absolutely. But it
And
was
this
so cool to
this
see all that.
property is so big. I had forgotten, or I didn't forget. I didn't really know how big the property was. You can look on the aerial map, which is going to be released next week, early next week, so you guys can do your research. The acreage that I found is beyond the property that I thought. And I know the video was really fast, and I literally he drove so fast that I almost tore my boobs off. It was just I had a pretty good bra on too, and it still was like craziness. But he I love you, Phil Bortner and Shannon Bortner. But driving around the property, he's like, no, he goes, we planted there, but you can dig. It's not like it. He kept on saying, he's like, the rye is planted, but go back there and dig. And I was like, but he goes, do you really think you're going to dig a bumper crop of rye, making the little holes that you said you guys are making? I said, yeah, we're going to put it right back. He goes, yeah. He goes, we haven't had rain in a month. Like, it's going to last anyway. I don't care.
More like 3.
I know I feel so bad for them. They have
This is the whole reason why we did what we did last year, because of the drought the year before. It's ridiculous.
You can't make it up. You can't make it up. But they are watering the fields for us. They're going to turn the water on for 3 days before.
Nice.
To soften up the ground a bit. They're going to mow. They're going to MO all of the.
Yeah, MO it.
They're going to mow all. They're going to mow the lawn. And there will be Dawn will have a Kubota. So if anybody really needs a ride, honestly, if Alan and John need rides to the backfields, but
we get Donnie for the whole weekend.
We do.
Oh wow.
We do. She's not going to come on Friday, just because
Saturday,
that's too much. She'll be there both Saturday and
That's
Sunday.
Awesome.
We have over 700 pieces of silver now. So that's exciting, and great donations from everybody. Bobby, thank you for all the stuff that you got. I mean, just absolutely gorgeous.
My favorite was the little treasure.
Oh, we filled that. Wait till you see.
The little box. That was so hot. I couldn't believe
I filled your box, Bobby.
You filled my box?
It did.
Thank you. She filled my box.
It did.
But honestly, we do this because we're not here doing what we do without you guys. We don't do our shows. We don't do any of this stuff. We don't exist except for our own little twisted little worlds without you guys. So we get so excited, like we're little kids when we do this, and we start to see the cars come in into the parking lot, and one by one, as I'm getting people to go wherever they need to go, and oh shit, look, it was the Bortners. Oh, look, it's Charlie. And I get to see these people, and some of them I don't know what they look like, and I'm like, yeah, you got to take it, dude. Yeah, because I'm pretty strict with that.
You know who's so excited, and he's going to come to the hunt, is Sam from the hotel. He's coming over to the hunt.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's going to come over after he's done on Saturday to say hello to everybody, because he wants. I said, I'll bring you a detector. He's also the 2 brothers own the farm, and the mother-in-law of one of the brothers. I was at their house property detecting one afternoon, and their son was home from school. He had broken his arm. So when the girls got home from school, they have 3 kids. All 3 kids came out and went detecting with us. And the mother-in-law came out, and she was watching us, and we were cleaning everything up, and she loved that part. And I saw her over the weekend, and she's like, can I come? I'm like, yes. So the farm owner's mother-in-law is going to come join us. She's a sweetheart.
That's awesome.
She's a sweetheart. And this just in, Mr. Cigarette Smoke. Not only are we having a problem with dogs, there will be absolutely no smoking on the prop. Maybe we'll put a designated area because it has not rained.
Yeah, that's true.
It has not rained, and if you drop the head of your cigarette, you can light the entire farm on fire. So we have to talk.
I want to leave my cigarettes at home and I'll just bring mushrooms or something.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Get mushrooms.
Well, we're gonna figure it out because I know some people do smoke. We're gonna
Right.
dunk you guys in water, and I don't know. We have to figure it out.
Yep.
But it's so dangerous. I was on the property this weekend, and obviously I was doing my run through, and I came back from behind the big 1700s house, and there was a guy just walking back, and he was behind a hedgerow, and he took a cigarette out. I'm like, don't even think about it. They're announcing
Yes,
over
she's-
and over and over
She said
again.
1700s house.
3 houses on the property, one still standing, one foundation, one completely leveled, but we know where it was, and one barn that fell. That was also a 1700s barn. 3 houses, 1 barn.
So yes, everything you can absolutely, when you see the map, research and all that, but I promise you, there isn't really anywhere in this state that you're gonna go that wasn't part of the Revolutionary War. There's just not. It doesn't matter where you go, you know.
And there's
Yeah.
only one section that we're not going to be allowed to hunt, and that's what the cow pasture, because it's an electric fence, and they have a baby cow. Her name is Karen, which I think is a mean name for a cow,
I
but
know,
right, it's mean. But that's an electric fenced-in area, and they're very protective of the baby. So unless you want to die,
well, we
either
had
by
that-
being electrocuted or by
Robert had that same thing. If you remember at Come Out Swinging last year, remember in April, they had the cow pasture, and then they
Mhm.
had a little area where we had to be really careful because they had I don't know if it was a baby cow or it was a pregnant mother.
they have a baby. Her name is Karen. They call it Dawn's cow because she loves the cow so much.
Ah, there you go.
So
That's awesome. We're
yeah.
ready.
So ready. So
gonna
ready. I
go-
can't wait to
we're gonna
see you
go-
people.
Oh yeah, I talked to Audrey yesterday. We got to figure out what time Friday we're gonna meet. Do the boundaries.
I'm off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I took a week because my work I could have cried all day today at work. I have a really rough couple of families, and they're putting the screws to me. So I actually shut my phone off tonight because I just couldn't take it anymore. And Dawn called in sick today. She never calls in sick. And she was feeling not well this morning. And thank God she was home because I would have had a nervous breakdown.
John Ducky's sick too, so we got to get him better.
Yeah. No, and everybody stay intact. We lost another digger today because he fell and broke his coccyx and his arm. So,
Oh,
I mean,
Ooh,
I don't know his name. He's not
Oh.
he's not a regular, but he's a newbie. That we love newbies too.
we
I
do.
will tell you what his name is. He was so sweet. He's like, "What am I supposed to do?" And I'm like, "Aha, I don't." He goes, "I'm not going to be able to keep up with blah blah and blah." I'm like, "Well, then don't try." that was my wonderful answer.
That sucks.
But he did because there's no more refunds. People, your money's already spent. He has someone using his ticket.
There you
So
go. That's good. We transfer.
we will transfer. We will not return money at this point.
Exactly. So you know what? I got a good idea.
Tell me.
I'm so excited. I could just drop a
I'm
log.
so excited that you could just drop a. You're gonna drop a what?
I could drop a log.
Oh,
So
Anyway.
I'm going to turn around and I'm going to give away a
Ooh.
Brian, you're digging it sticker. I'm not giving that one away because I think this person already has one. An Amanda Digger DeGale sticker and a couple of my stickers. And I'm going to throw in.
oh, I don't even have one of those.
I got one for you.
Stickers are on sale at
Sticker mule.
Sticker Mule, and you will get them before the hunt. They're
Yep.
so fast.
I'm gonna throw in
$19.
an underground Buddha hat, some stickers, and you know what? For shits and giggles, I'll throw in a Merc, a Nike lady,
That's my quarter right there.
a Buffalo nickel.
How many
And
legs does that buffalo nickel have?
This is gonna go to someone new, and I'm gonna bring this a dig it dude for Mr. Andrew.
Aww. I have to put Andrew's. I have room right there.
You do.
I do. Look at that big gaping white space. I thought that people would be upset by me calling this the second coming because it's like sacrilege, but then I said, Jesus, me and Jesus,
You and Jesus.
best friends.
That's cool. All right, hold on a second. I got good news for you.
Okay.
Andrew, do me a favor. Send me that sticker on Facebook Messenger instead. Instead of to my email.
People, if you have bad chest colds, put Vicks on your feet. I'm not kidding. Take it
Yeah.
from somebody who knows.
What's that do?
There are respiratory receptors in your feet. Believe it or not, almost every nerve ending, you can lead back to your feet. And if you put the Vicks on your feet and then pop a pair of socks on, it really permeates through and gets into your. Like you can put it here because that's where you would typically put it.
But
But
do
if
you
you
put it on the
your feet,
top of
really
your
helps
feet
your
or on the
respiratory.
bottom? On the bottom of your feet? Or?
The bottom of your feet. I'm telling you, just try it one time. Humor me.
Humor her.
Say Shelly is a weirdo, but I'm gonna try this.
Okay, there you go. Hey, you know what? I guess you could say that's in a sense holistic.
It is. It is.
And trust me,
And I have a story for you, Bobby.
go ahead. And
So-
there's nothing holy about me, so
I've been best friends with the same beautiful angel since she was 4 and I was 5. We have been thick as thieves. She washed me when I had cancer. I mean, just through both of our divorces. Her husband blamed me for her divorce because he thought she was getting divorced because I got divorced. It's not how it happened.
that's like buying shoes because somebody else bought shoes.
It's anyway. So Dina's father brought me to my very first Yankee game in like 1981, 82. I think we were 10 or 11.
We lost the Dodgers in '81 in the World Series.
Shh.
I
Why you
know.
gotta tell all my stories? So we went to that's the only World Series game I've ever been to.
81.
Dina's father was an entertainment accountant in New York City. So I wound up going to that game. I don't think that they got to go to the game, but I got to go to the game. I don't know if I went with my dad or one of my stepfathers. So we the other day, Dina's like, I got tickets. I'm like, oh yes, all excited. She goes, there's some parameters. She's like, if the Mets win, I have game 7 tickets. So they have to play the Mets because then the Yankees have home field advantage and there'll be a game 7. So I get all this information. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to send her money just in case. Watching the games progress. Of course, I'm watching the games anyway. And I get all the way. And I'm like, is it Dina? I can't go to this game. She's like, why? I'm like, it's November 2nd. If there were to be a game 7 and the Mets won and it was a Subway Series, the tickets I would have had to the game would have been the night of Dig It Dude. And I'm like, I can't go.
Yeah. Are you not excited? We're in the World Series. Our Rangers are just kicking everybody.
The Liberty just won. I don't love professional women's basketball. I love college basketball.
It's good for the city, though. It's good for the area.
Yes.
It took 28 years they've been a team, and that's their first one. So
yes.
I don't know. I've gotten into the WNBA.
I watched a bit because I saw for the past 3 years, I've seen so many women's college basketball games at Rutgers that I've gotten to see a broad spectrum of these ladies who are now part of the WNBA. So I recognize a lot of the names, but it's not, I don't watch professional men's basketball either because of the squeaking, like the shoe squeaking.
And the bouncing balls.
No, the shoe squeaking makes me cuckoo. More
Audra's,
cuckoo.
Audra's a huge Liberty nut.
Audra's on cloud 9.
She is.
She is on cloud 9. She was so happy. She's like, I gotta go. There's a game. I'm like, okay, bye.
Yeah.
Click. And I'm trying to think of what else I was gonna tell you. Yeah, so the New York Rangers, the New York Yankees, Jets and Giants suck balls. So forget about them.
My Eagles beat the Giants up pretty good this past Sunday.
Oh, I don't watch professional football either. I don't watch it. My Sundays are my own. Even before I started dating Dawn, my Sundays, I never sat I do not sit in front of a TV. I need to be outside. I love the snow. I love the spring. We closed our pool yesterday. I cried for an hour.
Shelly, you got your phone right there?
I do.
Check our private chat, Dig It 2 chat. See if you got the sticker I sent you, the logo.
Oh, I have it.
All
I
right.
can't see it. Oh, you're a Finger Lakes guy too? Those are the Finger Lakes.
Yeah, he hunts with John.
I stayed right here on this finger.
The middle one.
Lake, the middle finger. Where else would I stay? Now I've
know,
stayed by
right?
Seneca, and I've said by Keuka Lake, Keuka Lake, one or the other. And that's when John and Brian came down and dug with us. They came to dig with us in the Finger Lakes.
Yeah. Well, you're from Syracuse, right?
I went to Syracuse. I'm not from Syracuse. I'm from Lake Hopatcong,
Oh, you went to Syracuse College.
Syracuse University.
You know, it's funny. I'm not a big basketball guy,
Mhm.
but back in the 80s, I used to watch more college basketball.
Mhm.
And one of my favorite players, two of my favorite players, actually were from Syracuse. One of them, his name was, you're probably not going to remember him, was Marty Head. And the other one, I think, was Ronnie Cycli.
I know Ronnie. I have actually broken
I've heard
bread
that
with
name.
Ronnie Cycli.
Oh, have you? That's nice.
Yes. I was there. I started my best friend Dina, who I was just talking about, her grandparents lived in Syracuse. So we would go to Camp Grandma every summer. So we spent I spent every summer in Syracuse from when I was maybe 8 or 9 until when I spent time, not the whole summer, until I went to college there. And as a high school person, I would go to Syracuse for a week for band camp with Syracuse and the university, and then I would teach band camp for a week.
And I think Boeheim was the coach back then, right?
Yes, he had hair, and it was
He
brown.
did. I remember.
And he would walk around campus crying, like whining all day long. It was so annoying.
Oh, really?
I got to campus at 5 a.m. because there were only so many practice rooms, and I played classical trumpet, so I had to be on the campus in a practice room before I could start classes because I also had kids. So I was just I was as busy then as I am now. So I would walk onto campus 5:30 latest, and he would be there, especially if it was game day. He'd be there going
Early.
in
Yeah.
bitching. Yeah, that's a good story. Do you know the story about John Donaldson and me?
Oh,
My Syracuse bestie grew up at 606 Otisco Street,
I remember hearing about this.
and John Donaldson grew up on Otisco Street. And it's not like it's the Bronx River Parkway. Otisco Street is this big.
All right.
Syracuse is a big spread out city. It's not like New York City, but it's a lot of square miles. So for me and Ducky to have been on the same street, and we know some of the same people, was just outstanding. I'm like, come on.
You got to remember that.
Was it
We
was it
corrupted.
David Alfonsetti? Is
that?
it from Syracuse too?
I think he's upstate, but I don't think he's Syracuse. Let me look.
We corrupted Ducky.
No, he lives in Maine now. David
But
Alfonsetti. I think he went to Syracuse.
He did go to Syracuse. I know that for sure.
John's
And Brian
probably,
lives in the corner.
John's probably thinking now, why did I stay at that hotel 3 years
He
ago?
lives in Auburn, Maine now.
when he walked into the very first Come Out Swinging where we first met him. I can't even think of how many years ago, maybe 3 or 4.
Who's that?
4. Ducky. We met
No.
Brian Yurden for the first time, and Ducky.
Brian, I met.
You met him at Digstock.
Brian, I met at Digstock for the first time, and Dan Yard.
I've never gone to. I have not, and I will never go to a Digstock only because it's too much for me.
I only went to that one, and it was.
I'm a Come Out Swinging girl.
Yeah, that was 600 people, man. That one.
I'm a nuclear. Even Florida Hunt, Greg gets about 300 people, and we spend time in our tent and with our crew. We don't really.
I like Come Out Swinging because it's smaller, it's more intimate, and you can take the time, and you have the time to walk around, say hello to people, take selfies. When I went to that Digstock in 2021, I was there for 3 days, right? I get back after the weekend's over, and Teresa's like, "Yeah, you should have came to Dig It Dude." I said, "I was at Dig It Dude." You were? Yeah. There were so many people, so it was so big that you can't get around to everybody. You just can't.
Hi, Joe. Michigan Gems is here.
You just couldn't get around. That's why I like Come Out Swinging. 120 people, 120 people, easy, done, smaller area. I mean, we put up chairs in the parking lot where the cars are and just sit there and chill.
It's my fave.
Yep. Can't wait for April.
Shelly.
My love. Yes, sir.
My book is actually in the editor's hands. I've gotten to the point where it's being edited.
Stop my mind's. I gotta hold my brain in because I only got 6 chapters. I only got 6 chapters, and I gotta wait to buy it so I can.
You're going to start from the beginning because there's a lot more detail to it.
Oh yeah, I have to start over.
Before we go, does anybody in the chat have any questions? Please, you're welcome to ask now, and we'll answer the questions for you. If not, I'll give you a minute.
And I'll say there's a possibility that we might stream tomorrow night, but it depends on Sophie. Sophie hasn't eaten in 6 days.
I got you. Oh, really?
Yeah. So she has a mass on her lung, and
I talked to Audra. We don't know if we're gonna have time to do it, but we may do. We talked about possibly doing a last Dig It Dude stream next week before. If all the stars can align together, so.
Well, I've dedicated myself to Dig It Dude for the next 14 days. I'm not doing anything extracurricular other than Dig It Dude. It's all Dig It Dude all the time.
Joe says, "Will I find anything Revolution when I go digging at Dig It Dude?"
I sure as shit and hope so.
I have to ask my Magic 8 Ball.
Go ahead. Do you have one?
No. I have to go to Target tomorrow. When I stop at Target, I'll stop at the toy section and I'll ask.
Do they still have those? Is that still something?
Yes, somebody has one. Scooter watches a stream. It's on a Tuesday night. It's a husband and wife, and they have Ask the Magic 8 Ball, and they actually have an 8 ball.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know what their stream name is. I'm sorry, people. He's a veteran. He's a disabled veteran, actually. I have no idea. And the Kingeries, if you tell me when you're on vacation, Swifty. Yes. So
I actually served with Swifty.
Did you?
Him and I were in the 3rd Army Cavalry Regiment in Fort Bliss, Texas at the same time.
Big reminder for next weekend. It is the time change. So you do get an extra hour with us. Huh.
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm. Is that Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday into Sunday.
Gotcha.
We'll be hungover.
Yeah.
Time change already.
When does the Fireball tent start
Your
serving?
time changed already?
No, I was just saying, it's time change time already.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Getting closer to winter.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm getting up at 11. I'm going outside at 11 p.m. because you're supposed to be able to see the Orionid meteor shower tonight. And that's like a superfecta. I saw the comet, I saw the northern lights, and now I'm going to watch some meteors. Meteors are my favorite. My
That's,
favorite.
yeah. Yeah. So since we have no other questions, we will call it an evening. If we're gonna check Can You Dig It with Dawn and Shelly's YouTube page tomorrow and their Facebook page to see if they're actually gonna
Possible. It's
stream
possible.
tomorrow night. If not, keep your eyes open. We may or may not do a early next week Dig It Dude stream.
Well, we have to release the map, so maybe we should
Do it all in one shot.
talk more seriously about that.
Yep.
I'm gonna go mow it first.
Yes, but MO it, not MOW.
I'm gonna MO it. I'm gonna do it nice and short. Mow.
That's your MO. That's your MO.
I got a fat lip yesterday before we leave. Would you like to know how in the 90s I got a concussion from a ferret? In the 2000s, I got bee stung in the mouth because of a ring pop. And yesterday, I got a fat lip. I don't know. I have a big cut. I don't know if you can see it from a box of Capellini that fell out of my.
Should have just gave the bee the ring pop and left it attached.
You see what I'm saying? I should have just donated that to him.
No, right?
So the pasta fell out of the cabinet and cracked me in the lip. Good thing that I had somebody in the house because I almost passed out.
Wow.
Dawn said, "Oh, and if you would have died from bleeding out from a box of pasta hitting you in the face, how would I explain?" She goes, "Oh no, they would have understood because they would have been like,
Yeah.
it's chilly."
Yep. So, all right, guys. So, thank you guys for coming.
As Bobby would say, peace, love, and hair grease.
Peace, love, peace, and hair grease.
Love, peace, and hair grease. Crap, I said it wrong.
Right. And keep an eye out for everything. Keep an eye out for anything last minute. And then also keep an eye out to see if we stream. And that's probably when we're going to do and just distribute the map. So that probably, if we do it Tuesday, maybe Wednesday or something like that, we'll see.
Bobby, I have a Dig It Dude story for at Dig It Dude that's made Audra laugh as hard as the underwear story.
As far as worse than the underwear story,
it made her laugh almost as hard as,
and worse than the moose butt.
It made her laugh harder than the moose butt.
Than the moose butt.
Than the deer butt. Way harder.
Deer butt, I mean.
Yes, so that's a Friday night camp story tale. We'll call Richie and get him on the phone.
All right.
I'm actually gonna FaceTime Richie for the whole weekend and wear him on a GoPro on my chest.
There you go. There you go.
Means I don't get to go out digging.
I'm just gonna come pick you up.
There you go. Be ready. Start packing, man. Start
I
packing.
want an unbound copy of the book.
Pack your shit. Pack your shit.
There's a joke there, but you know.
Yeah. All right, guys. You guys have a great night. We will see you soon. And do what you do.
Go find something good.